Hey guys, and welcome to the third video on how to build a stock prediction system using Python and its libraries like pandas, scikit-learn, and keras. So picking up where I left off last time, I showed you how to edit some files which you get from Quandle, which are just some CSV files with some data frames. The data is usually just the stock data from some companies like Amazon, Google, Bitcoin, and others. So from there on, I just edited one CSV, showed you how to create the I think there are about 6 rows. So about 6 columns of data, date, up and down values. So just to show you the final version of this, let me just check. Okay, now this one, let me just run you quickly through this. So I want to now show you how the starting data looks like. So in this Jupyter notebook, we'll be going through all of them. You can see here the unedited versions and the content that's inside of them. So here I'm just appending the data to the name, so actually I can just scroll through all of them and show you what the content is. So as you can see, there are only about 13 files in the list of names. So just be going through each one of them one by one, showing you what the content is per data frame. And in this one you have open, high, low, close, and adjust the close. The next one, and you can even see the name of the data frame. The first one was BTC USD, so that was Bitcoin USD value. Second one here we have his EOD MMM, which stands for some other abbreviation for a company. EOD MSFT, another abbreviation for another company. Move downwards, you see others like Bitcoin Daily, Facebook, and the next one is EOD DIS. Next one is Google, Tesla. So just keep note, this is just showing you the content before actually editing them, because when I finally save them, I add a dash edited.csv. so there's the original and the edited versions, and the edited versions are actually we're going to be using when we are working with the machine learning script. So now on the eighth file we have Apple, 9th file we have Amazon, 10th file we have EODV, and EODMMM, again EODMMM. Okay, so at this point I think I'm just getting 1 and 1, so that's why I thought I actually saw this one again. Just remove those duplicates. Just check we're going there. Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now going to the next one in the list, 11, BChain new, Bitcoin new, and finally the last one, Netflix. Now this is the final version that actually now is the edited versions of text. Note the length of this one will be too shorter because we had Bitcoin new, B daily, another one which I think was called Bitcoin chain. So with Bitcoin, we're not actually trying to work with 3 different data frames, because basically it's still talking about one stock market. So I just picked one and went with that one. So in this case, I believe instead of having 11, I'll be having 9 total. So you can see here all CSV, and just to show you how I did it the previous time, I did it old.csv with that list comprehension. I looked for anything that ends with .csv but doesn't end with edited CSV. So it checks for CSV files that don't have the edited CSV inside of them. That's the filter method that I came up with. And in this scenario, I only look for .ends with .csv, as you can see here. So with that in mind, I have my CSV files. I can also show you how long they are using a quick length check, which is length old CSV. These are 11, so I'm guessing the previous one should have been 13. Yeah, 13. So now with that you can now tell, move from 13 to 11. Now I have now the next step, old CSV file names, same as this one, but just now with the data appended. So I can just get them by the list, the position, which is the 0 to, if you're 11 you only go up to 10 because of 0 to, well, you start at 0, so you actually just don't go to the same number as the length, and just go the whole comprehension up to the last one, and that's it, you're done. So now to take you through this so you can see how the final content looks. Print, first one, date, value, drop, up, min, max, min, 7, min, change, and predict. So if you watch the last video, these are the same values that I showed you how to create all of these fields, and you can see all of them basically have the same content. And in this one I haven't actually removed any of the NaNs, so as you can tell, like, some have been removed, some have not been removed. So this is just the data as the last time I left it. I haven't been trying to tamper with it just to make it more data friendly. So I will be going the next step, how to clean the data, remove the NaNs, make sure that when you're running your machine learning script, it doesn't just crash on you because it's getting no data in between. As you can tell, the main important part is each one of them have been sanitized to have all of them the same fields. And with that in mind, the only next step would be make sure they are known NaN values. In some rare cases you can work with NaNs, but most like in this case, it's better just to keep them out. And finally, because as I told you the last time, it went from -2 to 2, you can see here now the population of all of, what I did is a list for file name in all file names, all CSV file names, print the file name, then get the data frame for the file name, and then print the value counts for the predict value, so I can see do I have values for 2, 3 and 4, which actually were the ones actually that were not flooding through. So as you can tell here, you only get 2 to -2 to 2. Some actually don't have 2, some do have 2. Actually all of them do have 2 because it's -2, because this one actually sorts by the count, like the maximum to the lowest. And yes, that is the conclusion of this video. The next one I'll show you how to clean the data.